Early morning, 15 degrees. It's cold, y'all. Headed to work out this morning. Got a special guest flying in his own personal plane to strategize with your boy on his F250 Covert edition. Let's go. Service department, calm before the storm. I love getting here before anybody else. I can get so much more done. Like in my Everest edition trucks and Bronco Raptors 1930 rides. Let's go. So as I mentioned, Tim from Florida has a truck on order. It just showed up at the dealership in Miami. He actually is a pilot, has his own plane, and he is flying up here to the Winder Airport today just to come and strategize with you, boy, and just meet all the great folks here at Akins. This is epic. This is totally what I'm talking about. I love the connections. Nothing beats actually the face-to-face interaction. Talking to you on the phone and on the interwebs is always okay, but face-to-face is what real deal is about. I love to get my cardio in the gym, shoot some hoops.
Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad. I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad. Doing no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad.
Yeah.
Baby, I'm bad.
I just wanna stay bad, stay mad. Chip on my shoulder cause they treat me like an outcast. I ain't gonna take that, stay back.
Now we're headed to pick up Tim at the airport, and I really wanted Mr. Brad Akins to ride with me, but like the next best thing would be
Madison Akins.
his lovely daughter, Madison.
Best daughter.
Oh,
Self-proclaimed.
oh, here we go. So Madison's representing today, and we're going to pick up Tim. This is going to be exciting. We're going to pick up Tim in the big bad F450 Reserve Edition. We're Kelderman lifted on 38s. And Madison, like, what do you think about riding in this big truck?
I feel like you could really run over anyone. And I also feel like if it were me driving, I might be on the wrong side of the road. But if you want to feel safe and you want to feel really cool, then I think that this is the one to drive. In Winder, maybe not if you lived in a small city where you can't park it easily, unless you just don't really care about other people's parking spaces.
Right.
But I really enjoy this truck as a passenger. Like, I would love to take this on a road trip. You have plenty of space on the inside. You can't miss it in the Walmart parking lot when you're going to pick up your beach snacks. Not easy to lose. I drive a Grand Cherokee 2023 Summit Reserve. It's all stock, which I know Neal is super anti-stock.
I'm not mad about it, no.
But I think that it looks really nice. And to be a representative of the dealership, I need to also let people know that we sell other brands other than Ford. So the Jeep to me is just a great daily driver, but you really can't compare it to this 450 because my Jeep could fit underneath it and be fine, not even get a scratch on it. So we're here, we're having a good time.
That's right. Two totally different vehicles. But like Madison's Jeep is like classy and elegant. It suits her perfectly. So like take notice of that category of a vehicle because it really, price point wise and what you get for it, I'm a fan of it. And I'm not mad she hasn't customized it because it really, I hate to say it, you don't have to do anything to that vehicle. It's just like ready to drive. Just get it and go. Let's go.
Let's go.
Roman Air.
Barrow County Airport.
Madison knows a thing about this place. Can you mind to explain, Madison, like what's your...
So when I was a baby, like 2 to 4, Brad, who's my father, owned a NASCAR team. At the time, I want to say it was in the mid to late 90s, and they would fly out of the Winder Airport some to go to Charlotte and other places to go to the NASCAR races. So I have some familiarity with the airport, but it's pretty neat because if you weren't here in Winder to know that we're not a huge town, we've got fast food, Ford, Dodge, Jeep, Chrysler, and Walmart. Ram. It's FFFCC, Ford Fast Food Capital, or Custom Capital of the World. So you can get all the fast food you want and all the Ford custom trucks you want, and Jeep, and Ram, Dodge, Chrysler, all of that here in Winder. Plus we have a nice little niche airport It's not too big, but it's convenient if you have your own plane or if you have net jets and you just want to fly in to customize your truck, then we have that option for you as well. So
we got to talk to your dad about that slogan. I like that slogan.
we also need to talk about getting into the customization of planes, I think.
Ooh.
You know?
Madison.
Custom painting on planes.
Madison's got the big vision, just like the rest of us. Here he comes, y'all. See him? Right there. Successful landing. Look at that.
He's come up here before. We've seen him before.
There's Tim. He's the man, y'all. Look at this. This is so fire. Great folks here at the Winder Airport. How you holding up in 26 degrees?
Feeling good. It's a brisk morning. Getting some vitamin D in. We're just having a good time out here.
I love
Fresh air
it.
is always good.
Yes.
From Florida.
We'll be ready for you. All right, I'll call up.
What a gorgeous plane. Look at the craftsmanship and the power. Incredible. Jet engine too.
Kind of cloudy. I took off IFR out of Miami, but it was a 500-foot ceiling in fog, and then I didn't really get out of the clouds until then. Morning, sir. How are you doing? It'll still start. But
Gotcha. So disconnecting the battery.
So that's a jet engine.
Yep.
It's a turbine. They call it a turbine, but attached to a propeller. So it gives you
Good speed.
good speed.
Good speed.
400 miles an hour. This has to be chrome because that's heated. That keeps ice out of the engine. So I couldn't change that, but I did it black because it looks a lot better. It matches the paint.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Now,
And-
if it costs $100 on a car, it costs $10,000 on a car.
That's right. So I guess the inspiration for your carbonized gray truck is some of the gray you've got here, and then we're going to accent some red, kind of.
Yeah,
Is that kind of
you like it, huh?
I do.
I love gray because it never looks dirty.
Yes, sir.
You know, if you have I had a white truck one time and the thing was always look dirty.
Yes, sir. Back at the airport, just dropped him off. He's going to get his flight log and plan set up and fly back to Miami. This has been a huge eye-opener for me as far as what I'm trying to achieve in life. He is there, just like Mr. Akins is, to where, man, you've got time shortened by having your own plane. He's his own pilot as well, and it's just seeing what his strategy and thought process and his day-to-day is. I'm nowhere near next level like I need to be. So it's just, when you get around people like Tim, it really just accelerates my vision and what I need to do every day to get to that level, because you all know that I love what I do, but there's so much more potential for what we're trying to do here at Wild Willies at Akins. So stay tuned for that. Here are some pictures of his truck in the stock form down in Miami. We're going to be receiving that here soon, probably sometime next week, and then an epic build for him is coming to fruition. Thanks so much for y'all. I really appreciate you watching my channel. Stay tuned for more on this build and everything auto. Let's go.